Okay, so I already softened out butter. I already softened out some butter, so that's good. And that's what I'm gonna put right here. Guess it's time for me to learn how to cook. I bet that my girlfriend would appreciate that. I bet you she would. That would be sick. Happy birthday, darling. Thank you so much, Lions Roar. Thanks for stopping by. All right, so recipe calls for 2 sticks unsalted butter at room temperature. I took these suckers out a couple of hours ago. So we're gonna take these guys and put them in here because that's how we start. 2 sticks of butter, always the best. Boop. All right. Remember, take out your butter. Make sure it's set out ahead of time. Otherwise, you're gonna have a really bad time trying to cream together the butter and the sugar later on. So please don't forget to have this all nice and softened out, or else you will have a bad time. So we need 1.5 cups. Now this recipe says powdered sugar, which it's kind of weird to me, but I'm not going to question it. This recipe that I'm using is highly rated, and so I'm going to try and see what's going on here. Coral Song, cute. Thank you so much for the hosty host. I appreciate it greatly. Thank you so much. Yeah. Oh yeah, of course your girlfriend would want to teach you how to cook, or would want you to learn how to cook. Man, imagine if you made her dinner, her panties would slide down so fast. Just saying. Just saying. Alrighty. So we're gonna get that 1.5 cup of sugar. Now it's gonna go right in here because we're gonna cream it together. So confectioner sugar is also known as powdered sugar, also known as 10x sugar. It's just sugar that's been refined down about 10 times more ground up than regular conventional granulated sugar. That's why they call it 10x sugar. That's why they call it confectioner sugar, but it is powdered sugar nonetheless. Oh shit, time to get cooking, boys. What's up, Pootie? All right. Yes, I'm excited right now. All right, so I think I have the bag open already. Let me check. All right. Yes, I do. I have a bag open already. I'm so glad I checked because I didn't want to kind of open 2 bags. You know what I'm saying? These panty dropping recipes, yo. That's right. So we're gonna take our 1.5 cups. We're gonna throw it right in here. So let me get my half out of the way. There's the half. Here's the 1 cup. We're doing this, you guys. We're gonna make some magic here. So like I said, sugar cookies first because they have to fridge for an hour, which gives us plenty of time to make the rest of the things that we need to make after this. I just realized I forgot to do my dishes, and I need to use the sheet trays that are in there right now. I need a minute, just literally 60 seconds, guys. 1 second, 60 seconds. I need to clean this out because I need these. I need my sheet trays. This is not cool. I forgot. I'm like, I better clean these before I start streaming. That did not happen at all. So now I'm stuck here. Let me take care of this really fast. So by the time I have to get to it, they will already be dry, and we'll be good to go. But thank you for stopping by. You guys are pretty amazing. If you are just tuning in, hey, my name is Lulaboo and I love to cook. Today we are going to be making Leches cake. And we are also going to be making sugar cookies, Legion style. So if you're interested how to bake stuff, let me show you. I will show you how to bake all the things. It's gonna be amazing. You're gonna love my nuts. It's gonna be so good. I just need something. I just need to clean up my sheet trays really fast. Because I'm dumb and I forgot to prepare for this. It's been a long time, guys, since I've done a cooking stream. It sounds like forever. And now I'm paying the price for lack of ahead of time preparation. Go me. Oh, almost done. I think I'm gonna need new sheet trays because these are kind of bad now. My sheet trays are kind of getting funky. This is bad. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. Everything's fine. Everything's back. We're back. I just have to clean the house to make her drop her damn panties. Cooking will probably make a baby spawn or something. Ha! Thanks. Happy birthday. Thank you so much. Lulaboo. I think that's how you pronounce it. Time to practice mise en place. Dude, I am so out of practice right now. I have everything else set up except my stupid dishes. And, yeah, Jeebus Lulaboo sounds like you're doing demo. I know, I'm just like throwing shit around. It's really bad. Oh. I'm trying not to, but it's what it is. Let me just wash my hands. I got my nails done like a week and a half ago. And so I get to have my pretty nails done, yeah. I like it. Makes me feel good. Alrighty, so we have our butter and our sugar taken care of. Now we gotta put our dry ingredients together. So let us do that right now. Oh God, did I buy flour? Please tell me I bought flour. Here's the flour. We are going to need a bowl to put this flour in. Okay, that's going here. So first thing that's going to go in here is going to be 2 2/3 cup unbleached flour. Well, I don't have unbleached AP flour. We're just going to have to go with what we've got, which is regular AP flour. I love the color. Thank you. I love the color too. They're so good. It's purple. It's like a soft purple without being too crazy. So here's 1 cup. Let's see here. A little bit more. Here's 2 cups. And then we need 2/3. How'd you get all wet already? Oh, because I was doing dishes next to the measuring cups. Whoopsies. Okay. So we need 2 of these. 1/3, 2/3. I don't like using volumetric measurements because volumetric measurements like cups and stuff can go off. It's baking who needs to be precise. I swear to you, you actually have to be precise for baking. No joke. It's kind of a thing. Alrighty, so we have our flour ready to go. We gotta put the rest of our dry ingredients in here. So we're gonna need baking soda. Remember when you're doing stuff like this, remember that there's a difference between baking soda and baking powder. So please keep that in mind when you're doing your recipes because you will get different results. Please be advised. Alrighty. It's okay if you didn't buy flour, just pick up some out of the yard. What could go wrong? Alrighty. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm good. I almost tripped. I almost ate shit right now. That would have sucked. Alright, so, I'm trying to make sure you guys can see everything here. So many shadows, it sucks. Alright. We cool? I think we're cool now. I'm just trying to make sure everything's illuminated. You can kind of see everything and, stuff's lit up and stuff. Alright, so let me get the baking soda. We're gonna need a half a teaspoon. And the oven's ready! Alright, so let's get our half a teaspoon of baking soda in here. There's a half teaspoon. We're gonna need a half a teaspoon of salt. Don't forget that ever mighty flavor enhancer for your food. So let me just put that right here. There's our salt. And let me just give that a quick sifting really quick. And by quick sifting, I mean like real lazy sifting. I'm a real lazy sifter. So I take like a really thin wire whisk and I just seriously just get in here and start mixing everything up. Our dry ingredients. This is the lazy man sifting. If you can, just use a real sifter. If you can't and you're lazy like me, you can just do this, but you know, whatever. It's fine. So hello everybody and welcome to the channel. We're making a tres leches cake today because it's my fucking birthday and that's what I want to have for my birthday. But in all seriousness, I'm going to be celebrating my birthday at the end of the marathon. 12 hours after Towley finishes streaming, which should be midnight on Friday, we're going to go to sleep, wake up, and we're going to go out on the town and celebrate. It's going to be great. So, dry ingredients are great. It's time to bring out... Oh, yeah, I need vanilla. Holy crap. Alright guys, let's play a game. Can Lula open the vanilla on the first try? This is my bottle of Mexican vanilla, which has a somewhat of a kind of, you know, different flavor than a conventional vanilla, but it's still very tasty. Yummy! I think I found the best cookie stream ever. What's up, Henry? Dope! How you doing, buddy? Alright, so, yay, I took it off right away! Finally. Alright, so I'm going to put that off to the side because we don't need it just yet. I gotta grab Bert, though, because we definitely need him right now. We also need one egg, so here's our egg. I also brought the eggs out to room temperature because we need them. Trust me, we do. Good, a little tired, too much Legion. God, who hasn't played Legion? I've been playing Legion. I'm supposed to be updating my food blog, kind of, you know, putting my Amazon wish list out and about for the world because I'm running out of flour and sugar. And my happy ass has just been playing Legion all day because it's a fucking, like, it's such a good expansion. I was so surprised. I mean, okay, okay, yeah, I was surprised, okay, because I've been let down so many times by Blizzard that I didn't think I was going to enjoy Legion. And you know what? I'm enjoying Legion, so. So now I'm sitting there, I re-rolled a new character, so I level boosted a 100 Warlock. I'm sorry, not a Warlock, a 100 Druid. No! My chapstick just ran out. No! Love Legion. What's up, Sharon? How are you today? So, I'm having so much fun with Druid. I'm rolling a Resto Druid, and I just fucking love it. It's so fun. I still have to get used to actually healing on a regular basis as a Druid, but it's getting there, and I'm having a really good time. So, it's time to hook up our stuff. Right there. There we go. My unholy DK is at 107. That's awesome. Chapstick on Amazon list confirmed, Kappa. I know, right? Okay, let's see here. So our creaming instrument is going to be this paddle. Cool, I need to get cracking and get Legion already. It's so good. I really thought I was gonna not enjoy it, and I'm just sitting there freaking being a stupid procrastinator and just Legioning all the things and ignoring everything else in my life, which kind of sucks, but you know. So here is our butter. I had to start get creaming with the sugar. Like I said, if your butter was still cold, you would really have a hard time getting these two to cream together. I was thinking about boosting my rogue. If you thoroughly enjoy playing rogue, I really recommend it, because the first class that you want to level up in Legion should be the class that you have the most fun with, because you're just going to get the best results. So here's a butter and powdered sugar creaming. Now I started at a very low temperature, or a very low speed, because speed kills, okay? I don't want powdered sugar all over the place. So I had to make sure that I started at a low speed and make sure everything else, you know, everything is mostly incorporated before we start gaining momentum. Yes, we are creaming our butter and our sugar right now. I'll keep naming my druid. I fucking love my druid. Restoration druids are so fun. I did healing. I healed for the first time in a dungeon 2 nights ago. Like while I was taking over for Tally's chat, or Tally's live stream while he took a break. Oh, it was so fun. I just started playing and I'm doing a rogue. Was thinking about rolling a class with best healing because I love supports. Druid. Happy birthday, Hank! Yay! Thank you! Thanks for the happy birthday, you guys. Sorry, this is gonna get a little loud. So, we're creaming our butter and sugar. Obviously, it's already creamed in. I gotta scrape it now. Alrighty, so we have stuff kind of next to the bowl that I don't want. So we definitely have our nice, you know, fluffy aeration happening here with our butter and our sugar, but we kind of have to scrape the bowl sides a little bit just to make sure, you know, everything's just kind of coming together great. We don't want to leave any sugar or butter behind. I'm just gotta get it all up in there. Alrighty, so we're gonna let it run through one more time. Can't have a cookie stream without breaking some eggs. That's right. That's right, Bullion Man. Bully Man, sorry. Woo! Yeah, sorry, it's a little loud. Feliz cumpleaños! Thank you, King Nacho Cheese. Ravi Matrix, I love your cooking, Lulaboo. Thank you. Don't tell that to the vegans, right? Oh, Lord. All right, so we basically have our butter and our sugar creamed together in a nice, light, and fluffy consistency. That's what you're looking for when you're creaming your butter and sugar together for any cooking recipe. You're looking for that light, fluffy texture, and it's just what we got right now. Looks good. I'm just scraping it off the sides before we move on to the next step, which is adding our vanilla and our egg. If your recipe for your cookies requires more than 1 egg, add it in one at a time. Don't put them all together at once. Just stop your mixer, and you can use a hand mixer. You don't actually have to use a KitchenAid. You can use a hand mixer. So mix together the egg completely before you start adding the next egg if you have to add more than 1 egg. This recipe does not have more than 1 egg, so we're sticking to what we got right here. All right, just trying to scrape the bowl. Hang on a second. Oh, God. I don't want to leave any piece of butter behind, so I want to make sure it gets in there, you know? Alrighty, so let's put our egg in there. Happy birthday, Lulaboo! Thank you so much, Terminally Capricious. Oh my gosh, hello. I will love to make cake with you someday. I'm a baker and I've made a lot of cakes. That's awesome! Yes! Very cool. I'm down. Alright, there's our 1 egg, and we're gonna add our vanilla. How much vanilla? 2 teaspoons vanilla extract. Alright. Let's break the difference, because I kind of want to put some really good vanilla in here. So let me find my good vanilla somewhere. I know it's here. Oh my Lord. I bought some real fancy vanilla and I just gotta find it. Oh, there it is. Okay, I found it. So it says 2 tablespoons vanilla. So what I'm gonna do is, when are we eating, Mom? Well, we gotta make the cakes first, so I'm gonna split the difference, okay? I'm gonna go 1 tablespoon, the regular Mexican vanilla that I usually use right here. And I'm gonna go 1 teaspoon, the other teaspoon is gonna be this vanilla I got that at Williams in Sonoma. It's basically vanilla bean paste. So it's more of a concentrate of vanilla bean than it is just regular vanilla. So I'm gonna split the difference and have those 2 separate in there. 1 teaspoon at a time. So we're gonna do the really liquidy one first. Mom, Hank, confused. Yeah, this is Hank, the truck driver. The gay roommate of Towley's that takes over for Towley every once in a while when he gets too tired. So we're gonna add our vanilla bean paste in here. Boom, perfect. I love vanilla bean paste, it's so good. Can I lick the spoon after? I mean, it's kind of dangerous with the raw egg in there, but if you really want to, I'm not gonna really stop you. Alright, so we have our vanilla bean paste in there. Oh no, some of it dripped out. So it's the only, like, I don't get a lot of stuff at Williams and Sonoma because that shit's really overpriced. Like, really overpriced. But one of the things I won't skimp out on is this vanilla bean paste. It's like the best. It's a good substitute for regular vanilla, and it's just so tasty, and the vanilla bean flavor is so much different than French vanilla. It's so good. It's so good. And it tastes amazing. Alrighty. Lewd. Oh my lord. Okay, so let's put together all that and mix it in. Ooh, there it is. We got this, you guys. We're making some magic happen. We gotta let the butter and then the egg and the vanilla kind of emulsify together. Who likes French anyway? I eat raw cookie dough and haven't gotten sick yet. That's good. Oh boy, this needs to emulsify. It's not emulsifying. I might have made a mistake right now. This is not good. Give me a second, I gotta scrape the sides of the bowl because it'll help out with the absorption of the stuff. This is why you have to add in the eggs one at a time. So I did the vanilla and the eggs together, and now I'm having a problem with everything kind of coming together. So yeah. I might have to crank it up to 11. Let me mute the microphone. Okay, so I'm gonna scrape the bowl. It's already starting to come together. It's just not as much as I like. So we're gonna have to scrape the bowl and pray to Jesus, pray to Orange Jesus right now. I might have to add some more powdered sugar just to kind of absorb all that stuff. So we'll see right now. But I think I already churned in some more butter. So we'll see right now. Alright, yeah, okay, so I'm going to, I mean, it's there, it's just churned in such a weird way. Let me, add some more powdered sugar. So we can help absorb some of this. Quality more better, right? Ugh, okay. Let's pray, you guys. It looks like it's doing the trick. Looks like it is coming together. I just gotta scrape the bowl one more time before we continue. It's not at that, it's got that weird texture of overbeaten, you know, butter, and it sucks. Hang on a second. Hang on. Might be that the butter is a little too warm as well. Have faith, you guys. We're gonna have faith, and hopefully it'll work out. Oh, my bad. Let's get some of that in there. Ooh. Because sometimes it can just be too wet. Okay. Come on, Bert, you can do this. I believe, man. Never overbeat your butter, exactly. Okay, looks like we're okay now. Looks like we're good. We're gonna move on up from here. We got our nice fluffy texture for our butter. You know, we still have good flavor. Have good flavor. Just add flour should be a-okay. That's what I'm thinking. Anyone for spaghetti instead? Ha! And the sad part is I can make spaghetti right now, really, if I wanted to. Alright, so we added our wet ingredients together. It's time to add the dry. By the way, don't do what I just did because that was a raw egg in there. And that's kind of not good for you, so if I have salmonella poisoning later, that was totally my fault. Alright, so let's add our dry ingredients in. Remember, speed kills. Don't get crazy with the flour. Don't get crazy with the flour right away and go to like the highest setting. You gotta like stir that shit in. Okay, so don't forget to scrape the bowl, guys, every once in a while. We are getting that sugar cookie texture, though, so that's a very encouraging sign. So that's always so good when we get that sugar cookie texture. It's what we want. Hi, what's up, Fudgy-tastic? How are you today? Welcome to the channel. Hey, everybody. If you're just tuning in, hi. My name is Lulaboo, and I am currently baking cookies. We're gonna make cookie dough right now. We're in the middle of making sugar cookie dough. It looks like we have the sugar cookie dough consistency though, so I'm okay with this. Alrighty. Oh, okay. Alright, so we're just gonna scrape this off. We're gonna mix it together one more time, and then we're gonna bring the dough together, divide the dough by 2 individual discs, and then we're gonna fridge the crap out of it for about an hour. The last time I made sugar cookies with a powdered sugar based recipe, I had the same issue. So it might be just because it's powdered sugar. Who knows? Looks like we are good to go. Alright, cool. Alright, Bert. I need you to go to the side for a second. Alrighty, so we basically have sugar cookie dough here. It's got the texture and consistency of sugar cookies that I like. I can see little dots of the vanilla bean from the vanilla bean paste. So that's pretty cool. Like I said, I want this to have a lot of good flavor. Along with looking tasty, I want it to taste tasty, you know what I mean? That's the important part. It's okay if a cookie looks like shit as long as it tastes good, right? At least that's what I think. Some people think that presentation of a baked good is, or food in general, is better than the actual taste. I'm like, that's bullshit, because you're gonna eat it and you want to enjoy it. The secondary enjoyment of food is the, you know, presentation and the, you know, display of it. But some people hold it in much more higher regard. I'm like, bitch, come on. Alright, so I'm just taking all of the stuff out here because I don't like losing product. I don't know why I have this insane OCD issue about losing product because it's attached to the spatula or it's attached to the, you know, mixer or the side of the bowl. I should really let this go because I'm just wasting time on a little bit of stuff. I want the whole package, right? Gotta have the eye candy too. Hey Lula, happy birthday. Thank you so much, Sharina, for the happy birthday wishing. I love it. Well, you're gonna get, you know, you're gonna eventually get to, ouch. You're gonna eventually get to making it look good, but the important thing is that it tastes good first and then looks good second. So once you got the first part down, you can start working on the second part. All right. That's definitely sugar cookie dough. All right, so let's put it all together. Holy crap. Also, yes, Revlobot is on, so you can earn loyalty points. And with those loyalty points, you can earn your own damn batch of cookies. Or a food scale. Or, coming up in the future, aprons. Lula cooking aprons. Because I really want that to happen. I just gotta pull the trigger on it. I got a bunch of quotes and I just gotta figure out which one's gonna be the better option. Here we go. Alright, let me get the parchment paper. We're ready for the parchment paper. Aprons, yeah, I know, that's coming up down the pipeline. I just don't have it yet because I'm dumb. Alright. Okay, so let me grab the parchment paper. Okay. Boom. That was anticlimactic. Looks like a blonde pile of turd. Alrighty. We're gonna get in here and make it all look nice. Hello, what's up, Curly Fries? How are you today? Welcome to the channel, buddy. Hope you enjoy your stay. So we're gonna need 2 sheets of parchment. Why? Because we gotta cut this dough in half. Let's see. So we're just gonna kind of form this together in a dough ball. We're gonna cut it in half. And 1/2 is going into this parchment. Lula with apron. I can see the stream now. Looking like the mom from Cow and Chicken. Not the sidekick, but the camera always being neck down. Right? So we have our dough, and I'm pressing it down on a disc shape because it's just going to be easier for it to chill if it's thinner on a disc shape than it is in a ball. So the thinner, the better to cool with. There it is. There it is. Alright, so here's one sugar cookie disc. And let's work on the second one here. It's looking really good too. I like it. Alright. This might actually turn out a lot of cookies. I hope so. I hope we have time to like get them all done. I want to decorate so many cookies so that I can give them away. Some dough and chill. Yeah, pretty much. Instead of Netflix and chill, it's some dough and chill. Lovely nails. Thank you. I love my nails. I got them done when Tally and I went to go get her nails done. Because it's funny because Tally's the one. This is going in the fridge right now, by the way. Put them in the fridge. Drowning, but I'm holding on. Sorry, I've got Stone Temple Pilots stuck in my head. I've been listening to them since the morning. Man, I'm like one of those. I was a little rocker, beachy kid when I was a kid. Okay, I listened to like Stone Temple Pilots, and I was what is it? Real beachy ass music. So like Sublime, 311. I used to listen to STP was definitely one of my favorites. Incubus, POD. Like I was one of those. You know, Southern California music scene and shit. Totally meant physique and not psychic, but yeah, I'm sure you get the idea. Yes, it's okay. The physique. I got you. I got you. So, this morning, I don't know why, all of a sudden I wanted to listen to STP, so I've been doing it like all week. My favorite album is number 4. I think number 4 was probably that one, and Tiny Music were my favorites. Tiny Music, Gifts from the Vatican Gift Shop. One sec. Oh, and of course the obligatory Green Day. Which, by the way, Green Day just recently released a single called Bang Bang, I think it's called. Has anybody listened to it? Does anybody like it? Okay, sorry about that. Okay, we're gonna put Bert away for a good second. Green Day equals great. Wait, it's Happy Birthday Lula and Tally isn't cooking? Come on, man. Hey, man, you kind of don't want Tally to cook, to be perfectly honest. I'm just saying. I grew up listening to Pink Floyd. Nice. There's nothing wrong with Pink Floyd. Love it. Did you listen to Authority Zero, Lula? No, but I will have to listen now. Yeah. Woo! Is it true that if you don't listen to Sublime and SoCal, you're automatically shunned? Kappa. Oh, come on, no. My favorite as a child was Lionel Richie. You know what? Tally and I almost went to a Lionel Richie concert, like last month. Because we might not have grown. I mean, we grew up with the Lionel Richie being the big shot, but we were like little kids. So But for us, we heard Lionel Richie was going to be in concert around the area, and we're like, fuck, let's go see it. But it didn't work out because scheduling, scheduling. Kind of, Tally still, has Raid on the brain at the time, so we couldn't do anything. It sucked. It's cool. We'll see Lionel Richie one day. Julio Iglesias is coming to concert. We're gonna go see Julio Iglesias. I was gonna ask my mom if she wanted to go see Julio Iglesias too. She's like, fuck no. I had no idea. My mom has like strong hate for Julio Iglesias right now. Alright, so I'm just soaking some stuff so that I can wash it easier in a second. Oh, actually I need it right now. So never mind, let me wash this bowl really quick because we gotta use it. Oh my god. We need it because we have to separate a couple of eggs first and we'll take it from there. Alright, so we're making a sponge cake. If you guys kind of want to know the difference or what a sponge cake is, I can tell you right now. If you've ever had a sponge cake, it's usually a very tender cake. It's super duper like absorbent. It's very light and airy. A sponge cake is super light and airy. And the reason why is because with a sponge cake, instead of the regular conventional cakes where you kind of like mix the batter together, mix eggs and the freaking, eggs, sometimes milk, and then sugar, flour, and then you have this batter and stuff like that. With a sponge cake, you actually take the eggs, you separate them out, and then you whip them up into you whip the eggs up into a, pale yellow for the yolks, and then you're gonna whip them up into a meringue for the egg whites. So that's what we have to do right now. We're going to start with the egg yolks first. So let me go grab the 5 eggs that we need. I too am moist. Signed sponge cake. Well, the thing is about a sponge cake, it's very absorbent. Obviously, since it's called a sponge cake. But why we need a sponge cake right now is because we're going to take those 3 leches, the condensed milk, the sweetened condensed milk, the evaporated milk, and the regular milk, and we're going to bake off that sponge cake, and then we're going to soak it in that milk mixture. And because of the nature of a sponge cake, it's just going to absorb it all, and it's just going to be very freaking delicious. Oh, okay. Whew. Alrighty, I'm sorry. Little off tangent. Kind of got off kilter there a little bit. Alright, so we're going to need our egg whites and our egg yolks. Alrighty, now, it is muy importante. Rate the cakes. Sponge cake, angel food, pound cake. In terms of lightness, angel food cake is the lightest cake and it's also the spongiest. Sponge cake is in between pound cake and angel food cake, and then pound cake is just real fucking dense and super rich in butter and sugar, while the other two, the sponge cake and the angel food cake, are more light and airy and definitely not dense. So if you're looking for like that dense fucking, banana loaf bread, that's pound cake right there. Pound cake was originally made because it was a pound of sugar, a pound of butter, a pound of eggs, and a pound of, all mixed together. It's a more refined recipe nowadays, but holy shit. Yeah. Give me 1 second. Hang on a second. I'm getting told that I need to call my grandma because she wants to wish me a happy birthday. And she doesn't know my number. Okay. I haven't talked to her in literally like 15 years. That's not a conversation I can have right now. So that is definitely not a conversation I can have on the fly. Alrighty, so that side of the family is a little cray-cray. I'm just kidding. Alright, so I have the 5 eggs, and I need a bowl, another one. I'm a fat kid. Me too! Devil's food's pretty good. I like devil's food cake. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna separate our egg yolks and our egg whites. Remember, room temperature eggs will whisk up a hell of a lot better than cold eggs. If you try to meringue egg whites that are cold, you're gonna have a bad time. Please, please, please get your eggs at room temperature before you start to whip them up into a frenzy. You will have such an easier time trying to make like meringue cookies or trying to make, you know, that meringue for the top of the key lime pie. It's all very, very, very much easier for you if you were to do that, okay? Just saying, you know. Lies, you're not a fat kid. I want to try it with the pound measurements. I mean, you could. I know. I would love to see what kind of cake you come out with. It's going to be a very dense ass cake, let me tell you. All right, so just doing our separation here. Oh boy. Just gonna use this one because this half shell's freaking done. Okay. There we go. I know this is going to take a little longer than if you were to just crack the egg and let it split through your hands. I've kind of got issues with having too much runny egg in my hands. It squigs me out. I can't handle it. I'd have to sit there and wash my hands for 5 minutes afterwards, so the less egg whites I have to touch, or the less egg material I have to touch, the better. I just can't handle it. But if you are okay with it, you can just crack the egg in your hand, let the white fall through, and then just put the yolk in there. But that's entirely up to you. Not perfect yolk. Hey man, I try. It takes a lot of practice, but once you get it, you get it. So it does take longer. In a bakery, this would not fly. This would take way too long in a bakery. So, but for me, at this pace, it's fine. Fat kid doesn't necessarily mean size-wise. More like likes all the tasty things in life. I agree. I used to say when I was in culinary school that I'm a fat kid. And I would just eat all the things. And then in culinary school, I realized eating all the things meant that I got real sick of food real fast. Especially in the baking, baking stuff, it was just such a bad time. Like, oh, I guess to eat all this freaking baked goods, cool. You know, fast forward to 15 weeks from now, you're just like, no more baked goods. Oh my God, can't handle it. Like, there's loving food, and then there's like having it all the time, and you're just like, no. So I'm no longer excited when people like, you know, nom down on some freaking cookies or cakes or donuts or something, because I just don't get excited anymore. I got what is it? Oversaturation of the baked goods kind of ruined it for me in culinary school. And so then for me, I just don't get as excited for cakes. But let me tell you, Tally gets fucking crazy. Like, Tally's got a sweet tooth like you wouldn't believe. I don't even know how to explain it, man. His sweet tooth is crazy. Use the bottle trick ever for your egg yolks? What bottle trick? Totally agree. Too much of a good thing isn't always good. Yeah, I ended up like ruined for life on a couple of things like cherry flavored. I never liked cherry flavored to begin with. You know, I didn't hate it, but I didn't care for it either. You know, I would totally pass up a cherry flavored anything. Because I just, you know, I wasn't interested, right? And then we had a week in culinary school where we had to do Black Forest cake. And it was basically build our Black Forest cake from scratch. But that meant using cherry, you know, Russian Cherry Creek, you know, canned cherries, cherry juice, all the cherry things. And then, of course, we have to taste everything as we go along. Yeah, I now officially hate cherries. Cherry flavor. I can't stand that shit. I can't. Black Forest cake, yuck. Yuck. Well, I'm half Cuban because my mom and dad are Cuban. Oh, fuck yes, Black Forest cake. I guess. We can make one of these days, but I'm not going to eat it. It's one of Tally's favorite foods. It's one of Tally's favorite foods, so I would definitely make it for his... I would definitely make it for Tally's birthday week, but I draw the line. I draw the line there. Hate cherries, I love cherries. So here's our egg yolks. Look at that, perfect in their thin little shells there. This is kind of like food porn to me, actually. So I just kind of like wave this around a little bit. Intact egg yolks. Does anybody else kind of get, you know, a little excited that we got? Look at that, they look like Dragon Balls. Ah! I'm sorry. I'm going a little too crazy right now. But for a while, they looked like Dragon Balls, and I thought that was funny. So, yeah, I'm just going to do that a little bit longer. Ooh, look at my balls. Look at my pretty, pretty balls. Okay. Boom. And pop goes the weasel. Alright. Alright, let's get Bert out again. This is definitely a Bert heavy stream. Actually, before I do Bert, let me get the rest of our ingredients together. So, let me get 1 cup of all-purpose flour. Now, you're wondering why only 1 cup of flour when we have all sorts of other shit that we need to measure out, like the eggs and the sugars and all this other stuff. Well, the reason why is because with a sponge cake, there's less emphasis on using flour and more emphasis, because usually, you know, in a regular cake, flour is used for structure to kind of hold up all of the, you know, the form of the cake, and we're not relying on the flour for structure. We're relying on our eggs here that we're meringuing up right now. So, because this is what we're going to use for structure, the flour provides a minimal amount of structure to the cake while it bakes. Not too much, but just enough to kind of help everything hold together. Are we going to beat the devil out of them? Yes, we're going to beat the devil out of the egg whites and the egg yolks. So stay tuned for that. We're going to do it. I'm always excited about food porn. Let's see here. Lulaboo, what's your opinion on spiced apple cake with homemade cream cheese icing? I've never made spiced apple cake before, but I definitely want to throw it on the menu. Guys, I'm all about seasonality. I love baking and cooking stuff that's in season. And in case you guys haven't noticed yet, it's pumpkin season, it's apple season, it's cranberry season. So all the fall things are coming out and about to, you know, finally come out to start being to bake. So I'm going to do a lot of pumpkin stuff. I want to do apple spice stuff. I want to do cranberry, you know, lots of orange cranberry stuff. I think it's going to be really good. So I want to do a bunch of that when we get started for the fall. I want to do sugar skulls for Halloween, because I think that would be fun. Alright, hang on. Okay. So I'm like a huge fan of the Dia de los Muertos kind of holiday for Mexico. Happy birthday, thank you! Thanks for the happy birthday wishes, you guys. You're awesome. You guys are just awesome. Like I said, I always enjoy celebrating your guys' you know, special events and milestones when you share it to chat and stuff, and we get to like kind of celebrate it together. So it's really cool that I get to celebrate something with you guys, and I think my birthday is going to be like awesome. Kind of finally something that I get to share with you instead of you sharing with me, which I think is cool. And thank you so much for the happy birthday wishes. You guys are awesome. Who is older, you or him? Him is older. We got to get our 1 cup of flour. Okay. Happy birthday, Lula. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Feels bad, man. Birthday. I love it. All right, so let's get our 1 cup here. I think I'll have enough flour for today. Okay. Hang on. So here's our 1 cup of flour. Happy birthday, lady. Thank you, you guys. That's I'm glad I get to share my birthday with you guys. I'm excited. So if you're just tuning in, hey, we're making Mexican tres leches cake. Come on in, you guys. I want to learn you something. We're gonna learn you some cake. It's basically sponge cake soaked in 3 different types of milk, and then frosted with cream. It was frosted with whipped cream. It's gonna be really good. Taryn 23, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Welcome to the convoy, Mother Trucker. Toot toot. Thank you so much for the support. You are amazing. All right, so let's get our dry ingredients. So we have our 1 cup of all-purpose flour. We also now need 1 1/2 teaspoon baking powder, not soda, baking powder. So it's 1 1/2 teaspoons. Now we need that leavening agent because that's what this is. That's what baking powder and baking soda is. Essentially, it's a leavening agent. It's what helps, rise our cake in the oven. Because with baking powder and baking soda, once heat's applied to the batter that it's sitting in, it ends up creating, those carbon dioxide bubbles that we need, that creates rise to our cake and kind of starts making it come off of the ground or come off of the bottom, rise to the top. And then we rely on the eggs and the flour to cook completely and then stay where it is so that, it solidifies, it stays to the top, and that's how we have our stuff. That's how basically, essentially how all the baked goods go. You get your leavening agents to help make it rise. Once it rises, we rely on the flour and the eggs to kind of coagulate and cook and bake and solidify into that final form. And that's how we have our cake. Or cookies, or crackers, or, lots of stuff. Alright, so here's 1 teaspoon. Now we need a 1/2 teaspoon now. Baking soda turns my stomach just thinking of it. Used to be used as a indigestion remedy. That's funny because my grandma would always take baking soda and water and make me drink it every time my stomach hurt. It was gross. I totally get what you mean. My grandma made me do that. Happy birthday, Hank. Thank you so much to our left. Thank you so much for the new sub. Taryn at 23 once again. I am really happy you guys are here. September 1st for me. Happy birthday, Lula. Happy late birthday. It's Artem. How are you today? Happy birthday. Woo, what's up, Verbal? Dude, what's up, Verbal? How you doing? Oh my God. So yes, it is my birthday. Okay, so now we need a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Gotta have those flavor enhancers. I did it not knowing I had gallstones, so it never worked. Oh, that sucks. Alright, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Doing great. That's awesome, dude. I see you kicking butt in the Pokemon channel. That's so cool, buddy. I'm so happy for you. Here's our 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Yay. Okay, so our dry ingredients are here. Where is my whisk? Thin wire whisk, where did you go? So we're gonna sift this together just to make sure it's all combined evenly and so that we can get rid of any, major clumps that we have. Thank you, love me some Pokemon Go. Man, you're crushing it. I love it. Love it that you got it there. It's so good. It's so good. Oh, thank you so much, Ice Mech, for the 500 cheer. Happy birthday, Lula. Thank you so much, Ice Mech. You're awesome. Pro tip for people not used to pouring salt: don't pour it over the mixture. That's true. You're not supposed to pour it over the mixture, but I'm confident and I'm a little cocky maybe. So, but don't do it. Don't do what I did. But yes, because you could over pour and all of a sudden fuck up your day and fuck up your mixture. So pour it off to the side and then add it into your mix. Otherwise, you might have a bad time. Good PSA. Good PSA. Good looking out, Big Cricket. Oh, do you have the recipe on the site? I want to try it later. Yes, if you look up the Food Network recipe Tres Leches cake, courtesy of Reed Drummond, that is what I'm using right now. So I don't know if it's actually going to work. I'll be your troubleshooter right now, and I'll let you know what's going on. So here's our dry ingredients ready to go for when we're ready for our dry ingredients. Let's see here. Let's see. We have our vanilla extract right over here. We need 1/3 of a cup of milk. Let's get that out. Pioneer Woman. Yeah, basically it's a Pioneer Woman recipe. Then again, you could always just bake the cookies anyway and not tell anyone if you fuck up the salt. Yeah, that's true. They're not going to notice if you don't tell them. I'm serious. Yeah, it's 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Alright. So we have our 1/3 of a cup of milk right here. I'll just put that off to the side. Alrighty. The vanilla extract I can do later. 1 cup of sugar. I need 3/4 of a cup of sugar now. So it's 1 cup of sugar divided into divided into 2 portions. 3/4 of the cup of sugar is going in here. 1/4 of the cup of sugar is going in here when we meringue it into egg whites. So that's coming later. So for now we need the 3/4 first. I will put it on the side though. I'm going to put it in a different container. One, 2, 3/4 of a cup right here. We're gonna need the 1/4 again later, but I'll just pick that up as soon as I need it. So this is gonna be needed with this. We have our dry ingredients off to the side, and then we won't need our tres leches mixture until way later. So we're going to put that off to the side. Bert, I need you. Bert, where are you? Bert, my lovely, it's time for you to work. It's time for you to work. Here it goes. Boom, there it is. Give me uno momentito, por favor. Oh yeah, Bert's right here. Never mind. I'm like, why isn't it working? I'm like, well, duh, I forgot to put the bowl in. Oh, I'm a genius. Boom. Boop boop boo, boop boo, boop boo, ba doop boo. Oh, thank you so much for the new follow. You are awesome. Boom. Oh crap, sorry guys. I'm like making... Here it is. I got it guys, I got it. Bert, he's our man. If he can't do it, no one can. That's right. Now I just gotta figure out where my wire whisk went. Found it. Alright, so since we're whipping up our stuff into stiff peaks, or at least as much of the peaks that we can, we're gonna use the wire whisk attachment for our KitchenAid stand mixer. It's gonna be amazing. So this is gonna be easier for you to do. This is going to be easier for you to accomplish if you have the eggs at room temperature, like I said. By the way, can you report Iran at 22, please, to Twitch? That would be great. Alrighty. So what we're going to do is we're going to whip up these egg yolks into pale yellow ribbon. What we're going to do is we're going to incorporate a lot of air into the egg yolks. Like I said, it's going to be easier if you do this at room temperature. And we're going to increase the volume that the egg yolks take, because it's going to be amazing. We need that, you know, pale yellow texture. We need the egg yolks to get this ribboning, you know, effect. I'll show you guys when it comes out. And it helps to have the sugar in there to kind of help make that happen a little bit more, but I like to have the egg yolks get a little bit frothy before I start putting in the sugar. There we go. So we're gonna add our sugar. It's gonna help. The abrasive, you know, nature of sugar is gonna help us out to incorporating more air into our mixture. I'm gonna have to scrape the bowl later. Can you guys hear me while I'm talking through the mixer stuff? Thank you guys. So this is going to help us get that pale ribbon in there with the sugar. So we're going to put that in right now. Thank you guys. I appreciate the support. Once the sugar gets completely incorporated with the eggs, we're going to see that pale yellow ribboning happen. And as soon as we get more sugar incorporated, we're going to speed this bitch up. It's funny when people go into stream chats and insult or threaten people. They forget they linked both their Twitter/Instagram onto their Twitch pages. Isn't that something? Alright, so you can see on the inside right here that there's the pale yellow ribboning is happening on the inside but not the outside. So I'm gonna scrape that breezy down. Okay. There we go. All right. So we scrape down our breezy here. Should be a little easier. Oh, I'm sorry. You guys want to see this, right? So I'll just put this over here. There. Has a picture of him and his kid on Instagram too. How can somebody who is a parent be so immature? Wow, that's crazy to me. You know, internet anonymity or whatever. always wanted one of these machines and they're so expensive. They really are. This is an investment piece. Unless you absolutely know you are going to be using this thing all the time, I would not recommend getting it. So unless you are actually one of those people who are going to bake all the time, just get a hand mixer. You know, one of those hand operated Oster blender things. You know what I mean? So we're definitely getting that pale yellow ribboning color happening right now. I've been sneaking Cheetos, flaming hot Cheetos while I'm doing this. It's kind of like my birthday cheat day thing. And my cheat meal is just a bag of flaming hot Cheetos. So don't mind me, this is just my birthday snack. So I want this to get very, very high in volume, so it's going to take a little bit of time. But it's getting there. We're definitely seeing the trail that the whisk is making inside the yolk, which means we're on the right track. Which means that if I were to take out that whisk, it would ribbon out in all sorts of fun ways. Hot Cheetos and Mexican Coca-Cola. Oh my god, that's my favorite. Hot Cheetos with lemon. Have you ever had lemon with hot Cheetos? It's so good. Alright, here we go. Oh shit, my bad. But you can kind of see that ribboning happen, right? That's the pale yellow we're looking for. We want to incorporate as much air as we can. We want to try and incorporate as much air as we can. There we go. You have a recipe that makes a sponge that's in wedding cakes. I've never made one and it's light but dense in a good way. I do? I haven't used it in a couple years, so I don't know how good it is anymore. What's up, Koharu? How are you today? I just got back from Molt. Really? Mott? Or tips that would help? Well, right now, what I'm doing right now is I'm making a sponge cake. So basically, a sponge cake is whipping up egg yolks and egg whites separately, and then combining it together with a small amount of flour in between when you're mixing it together. So that's essentially what it is. And so I'm doing the technique that you would need to kind of have a successful sponge cake with a little bit of alterations from the Pioneer Woman, but we'll go with it. We'll go with it. Blender Boss OP, it really is. So I'm going to take this to maximum and see if we can get as much aeration as we can. So once you just kind of understand the basis about making a sponge cake, which I said is mixing the egg yolks and mixing the egg whites separately, whipping them up separately and then bringing them together with some flour and sugar and stuff like that afterwards. Once you learn and understand those concepts, you can make any fucking sponge cake after that, pretty much. By the way, it is not possible to over-whip egg yolks, so you can leave this on for days. It is possible, however, to over-whip egg whites, so do that 1 second and be very, very careful when you do it. Like I said, with a sponge cake, we're looking for that nice, light, airy texture, which means that I want my egg yolks to be nice, light, and airy as much as possible as well. So, what we're gonna do here. Here we go. There it is. Just kind of scraping off stuff while we do this. Your egg yolks are gonna get a little bit of a weird, kind of thick texture. That's perfectly normal. I just like wedding cake sponge. It's different to birthday cakes in a sense, so it's my mission to find out how. You lucky little chef, you. We whip ours by hand. Oh my god, I feel so bad. I'm so sorry. Pass around the bowl. Oh my god, no. That sucks because once everyone gets a turn, that sucks. Oh my god, having to hand whip this shit would be the worst. The worst. Oh my god, guys, having to hand whip eggs, any eggs, yolks or freaking whites, is the pits. It is the fucking worst. Like, that is your one-way ticket to carpal tunnel town right there. Wow. Go hard. I feel kind of bad. Alright, so here's our stuff. Alright, so we finished that part. I took my notes. Like I said, I wrote down all my notes for this recipe. Alright. Egg yolk plus 3/4 cup sugar into pale yellow ribbon. This is definitely a pale yellow ribbon. End up with Superman arms, right? Alright, so here's basically our whipped up egg yolks that are definitely ribboning out. So anyway, pour egg yolk over the flour and then mix until just combined. Alright, we can do that. Alright. Give me uno momentito. Gotta take this off of the mixer. I need to use Bert again, so we're gonna have to keep them just off to the side. So. Alright. Here we go. Oh god, let it go. You've got enough egg yolk. You're fine. I just can't let it go sometimes. I'm about losing product and stuff. It's terrible. Okay, I'm gonna have to wash this up. Ooh. There it is. Alright. Whoopsies, we got collateral damage, it's cool. So anyway, the recipe says to add the yolk mixture to the flour. One punch man up in this bitch, I bet. Holy crap, it's 10 years of rating and wow, it's okay. I think some puny little eggs can be whipped. Yeah, I can see that. I'll be all heavy upper body. I'll be getting into all the fights. I think America's Test Kitchen showed if you go back and forth instead of a circle, it goes faster. Really? That's pretty cool. Well, it's a good thing that that Bert's doing all the work for me anyway, so I don't have to do crap. It's kind of nice. Alright, so we're going to take our egg yolk mixture and put it into our finely sifted mixture over here. And then it's supposed to stir until just combined. There it is. Man, I am kind of a fan of sponge cake, let me tell you. It's a lot of work. Sponge cake is a lot of work, but the results are freaking amazing. And it's so good. Alright, hang on, uno momentito. Alright. I'm gonna have to wash this bowl again. It's okay. So we're gonna stir together our flour and our yolk mix. Excuse me. Wait, Lulaboo is on. Yay, yeah, we're here. We need smell vision, so that would be great. Alright, so we're gonna mix this breezy together until just combined, which is gonna be a little difficult, I know. But it's okay. I just really want to combine this. And it doesn't matter, well actually it does matter if it isn't just combined or not. Just do the best you can, you guys. It is a little bit difficult, but we'll get there. You don't need it thoroughly combined, you need it to be just combined. Because we're still adding more stuff to it after this. Nice, making sponge cake. Awesome. I'm making honey garlic slow cooker chicken breast slices with rice. That sounds so good. You know what? I've been using my pressure cooker a lot. Like ever since I got that pressure cooker, I've been pressure cooking all the things. Like, oh my god, it's so freaking easy once you just literally set it and forget it. And you get to make all these awesome little bits of food. So yesterday I made pork chile verde. And I made some, and I made up a dish. It's called Mexican fried rice. So I took the leftover brown rice that I had made the other day for Tally, and I ended up taking some onions and garlic and frying it up. And then after I fried up the onions and garlic, I added the, there it is, it's just combined right here. All right, and then it says to add in the milk and the vanilla. Oh, well, I could have added that in earlier. Shit. All right, milk and vanilla then. It is. So how much vanilla again? You know, this would go faster if I would have done this earlier. 1 teaspoon vanilla coming up. Making a roast in like 45 rather than hours is amazing. It really is. That's what it is. I tenderized an entire pork butt roast in an hour. And it was so freaking tender, it was falling apart, delicious. It was so good. So here's our 1 teaspoon of vanilla. I'm gonna add it into the milk first, so it kind of combines. So it kind of combines more evenly in the milk and then gets distributed more evenly in the mixture here than it would otherwise. Just give that a stir, stir. There it is. So our little vanilla milk mixture is gonna go in here. There we go. I'm not sure why the Pioneer Woman wants us to do this, but we're just gonna do it anyway and try not to ask questions. Maybe I might have overwhipped the egg yolks for this occasion a little bit. It's okay, we're just gonna kind of stir it in. Combined it all, y'all out. I'm making fried pork chops, buttery rice, and pan-fried potatoes. Oh, that sounds so good. I'm pretty much I'm not gonna eat any dinner essentially today. So I had my dinner. I blew my calories on some Taco Bell today. So I'm done eating for the day. Just gonna try and snack a little bit on the cake and then eat the rest of the cake tomorrow. Or the rest of the week. To be honest, I think Tally's gonna eat most of the cake. Because Tally's got a huge sweet tooth. Like, his sweet tooth is huge. There we go. It's starting to get nice and incorporated in. Oh, you're using a Pioneer Woman recipe? Awesome. Yeah, you know what? I've been using more Pioneer Woman recipes. She's actually got some really good recipes that I like. So it's definitely been going on. Have you ever watched her show? Also, she has a website if you didn't know. Yeah, her original blog that got her a show on the Cooking Network, on the Food Network, is her cooking blog, right? She had that thing before she was on Food Network. And that's how she got discovered. Good for her. Okay. There we go. Alright, so we have that all in there. It's time for the egg whites. Now, before I can do the egg whites, I have no self-control. If there is cake and people don't finish it within 1 to 2 days, I go to town. I don't blame you. Yeah, sugar and caffeine get inside of me. LOL, especially combined in good coffee. Actually, you could make this coffee flavored. I'll show you the step that we can make this coffee flavored if you want, so you can have sugar and coffee. It's pretty tasty. I'll show it to you. We're not there yet. But we can make it coffee flavored. Alright, so I gotta clean up the bowl that we need to whip up our egg whites. So give me 1 second, you guys. this up and I'll be right there. Okay, gotta go. Food's done. See you guys. Bye, Tripod BSN. Have a great day. Have a good dinner. Oh, I love the show on this site. She has the best recipes. You know, I have tried a lot of their recipes and I freaking love them. Funfetti cupcakes are my kryptonite. Oh my lord. Yep, that's totally me. I get my normal piece when it's served, and a few days later, if it seems like no one's gradually eating it, I go ahead and just finish off whatever's left. Fair enough. Hey, after 1 or 2 days, it's fair game. It's definitely, that's what you do. Okay. So, part dose, egg white addition. Now, egg whites have to be whipped up last. If you do it first, the egg whites will fall, and you'll have less of a, you know, optimal sponge cake. So make sure you do your egg yolks first, egg whites second in a sponge cake recipe. There's also very specific rules you gotta follow when it comes to meringuing egg whites. Alright, so when it comes to egg whites, one thing you have to remember is that Dakarter's going to be filling in for you too? No, Dakarter's not going to fill in for me. I don't think he knows how to bake. I mean, he could, I'm sure. Yep, that's, oh my gosh, cookies are my kryptonite. Imagine? Alrighty, like I said, Dakarter can't take over for me. He doesn't, I'm not sure if he knows how to cook, like, cook. I know he's baked cookies before and he helps out at his uncle's barbecue joint, but I don't think I've ever, you know, seen him cook anything. I'm sure he can, but, I mean, I don't know. I'm sure I can have him on for a barbecue episode since he helps out his uncle's barbecue joint. I'm sure he knows a thing or two about that. I would love to try and do that. That'd be fun. Alrighty, so, a couple rules about egg whites. Like I said, room temperature egg whites meringue a hell of a lot better than if they were cold. That's the first thing. The second thing is that you don't want any particles. You don't want any bits of debris or even egg yolk. Even egg yolk will fuck up your egg whites. So be very, very careful to not have any, you know, physical debris or anything kind of, you know, swimming in your egg whites, because that's going to keep the meringue from actually forming. So keep that in mind when you do this. Alrighty. Yeah, I gotta sneak some more Cheetos. It's my birthday snack. Just the egg yolk or any kind of debris in general will not let this thing meringue out. Oh, we need a quarter cup of sugar. All right, I'm gonna let this get started on a low speed. You're always gonna want to start on a low speed. We gotta add our quarter cup of sugar. Yeah, even in the bowl too. If the bowls have any fat in it, it won't work. That's right. I thoroughly washed and dried the bowl before we got started so I wouldn't have to worry about that. I usually give the egg whites a little bit of time before I add the sugar. I have the sugar right here, but I give it a little bit of time to kind of I don't know, running up on their own a little bit. Floosh. No. So I like to give it a little bit of a time for it to kind of develop on its own before I start adding in the sugar. Alright, now's a good time. So the abrasiveness from the sugar should help kind of get this going a little bit, but for some reason I like to let it go on its own first. Now you can over whip egg whites, so be very careful. We're shooting for medium peaks, so we're not stiff. We're shooting for medium peaks. What kind of sorcery is this? Science, yo. We're shooting for medium peaks on the egg whites. If you overlook the egg whites, you'll have a hard time stirring it into the egg yolk mixture we made. Half chubs, you mean? What? I need to get some water. Let me slow this down. I need water. Imagine the price of shipping halfway across the world, yo. Yeah, right? Have you ever considered doing a cooking episode with Callie, or have you done it in the past? I have. Every 100 subs, I do a cooking stream. Hank, happy birthday, kitty roommate. Thank you. Nice gameplay. Thank you. We're playing Cookie Mama VR. I think the Carter and Callie should do one together. I think that's a great idea. Calm yourself, Lucy. Graphics got downgraded on this game. Alright, so it looks like we're at soft peaks right now. So I think we're at a soft peak stage, maybe even pre-soft, because it's still not even, you know, there. So we have a little bit, yeah, this is like 2 soft peaks, so we're not even there yet. So let's keep going. It's nice to see you on, Lula. First time watching since I moved into my new home with my lady. Nice, Hydro Jack. Congrats on the new place. Officially put the slow cooker, Officially put the chicken in the slow cooker and roast it with honey basil, waiting to cook. Yay! Lulaboo has new equipment. Yes. No, I've always had Bert. Bert's like my man. He's my number 1 mixer. Oscar the Oscar is okay, number 2. But Bert's my favorite kid. Oh guys, we're gonna get a dog soon. One of our buddies has a bulldog who's pregnant, and They're gonna have blue pit bulls. Oh my god. Alright, let's check out the status here. So we're gonna grab a female pit bull. And we're gonna have that for our freaking dog. So this is definitely soft peaks right here, but we're getting a lot closer. We're definitely starting to see that, you know, we're starting to see that meringuing characteristics that we all know and love. We're almost there. I have a bulldog, they're amazing. Not bulldog, I'm sorry, a pit bull. We're gonna do a pit bull. Blue pit bull. No, we want the female pit bulls. So we're definitely in the soft peak stage. I really need that medium peak stage. Can't wait to see her on stream. I know, I can't wait either. I just want one. The pit bull's still pregnant though, so we still have a lot of time. Because after the pit bull's after the pit bull has the kids, you know, we got to do the bonding with the parents for like 6 to 8 weeks. So it's gonna be a lot of time. Johnny Bondage, thank you so much for the 23-month sub. Happy birthday, Lulaboo. Here you got a birthday prez. Surprise! Wait, what? Thanks for the 23-month sub. Alright. Are we at medium peaks? Let's check it out. No, this is definitely still soft peak. It won't even hold up. Damn. Shih Tzus are cool. My sister and I share a Shih Tzu. The Shih Tzu stays with my sister, but I used to live with a Shih Tzu dog named Oreo before I moved out of the house to live with Callie. So for a while I lived with a dog. The little Shih Tzu's name was Oreo, or is Oreo. He's a little sweetie pie. I want to send you a picture of my dog, Dr. Look. Yeah, I want to see. Wasn't Oreo on stream before? Yeah, he was. I can't stand Shih Tzus. I hate them. They just bark constantly. They really do. My mom used to have a teacup Chihuahua she paid $1,500 for. That shit's beyond me. That's crazy. Let's check it out. Like I said, I'm kind of paranoid about over whipping. This is medium peaks right here, actually. I think we've landed it because it sort of stays up, but it's not completely, you know, erect, I guess. So this is definitely medium stiff, what we're looking for here. This is it. We nailed it. Hooray! So, it's time to mix the egg whites with the egg yolk mixture. Small dogs are the worst. They really are. Alrighty, so let me get Bert out of the way here. There we go. Let's get that out of the way. Giggity, I know. We're all 12-year-olds here. Alright. This bowl might not be big enough to mix it all together. So we're gonna mix our egg whites into the egg yolk mixture in sections. And yeah. My dog is under 10 pounds and he's fully blind and I love him to death. Aww. So who's gonna do this? It's not my proudest fap joke ever. Unmuted, yay! I mean, I wasn't muted before, was I? Alright, whatever. So I'm gonna make sure this is stirred up well before I move on. This is kind of like a modified sponge cake recipe, to be honest, because the flour usually goes on after you mix up the egg yolks and the egg white together. It's weird. Whatever. We're just going with it, guys. Sometimes the egg yolks mix settles, so that's why if it settles, you gotta kind of mix it up beforehand and kind of get it all together. Okay. Watching a movie with a boyfriend. Nice. Oh, I see, I see. Let me get the container ready for our sponge cake. I realize maybe I need a bigger container. It's gonna be one of these two containers, either the big one or the little one. I just haven't decided which one yet. How much of a difference does it make to do it before? I don't know, like, it looks like adding the flour in with the egg yolks and the egg in there and the milk, I'm sorry, after that seems to have really stabilized the, this egg yolk mixture. So I'm not going to harp on it. I'm not going to talk shit about this method. I'm just going to go with it because I trust the recipes from the Pioneer Woman. So it should be okay. But it's, like I said, it seems to have like made this a really stable kind of mixture. All right. Oh my God, food on Twitch. Yep. This is it. So now we're going to take our meringue. We're going to do this in sections here. So we're going to take half. And we're just going to try and fold in the batter with itself. You don't want to get too crazy folding this in. You got to be really gentle, otherwise you're going to pop all the meringue bubbles, and you don't want them to pop. So you want to kind of do this as gently as possible. Okay, so kind of cut in the middle, stir, flip, cut in the middle, stir, flip over, cut in the middle, stir, flip, turn the bowl, cut in the middle, stir, flip, turn. Kind of helps you incorporate everything all the way. So cut the spatula down the middle, scoop it over, turn it over, flip the spatula over, turn the bowl, and do it again. Same thing. It helps kind of get everything in, and it helps kind of gently fold stuff together. So you got that. Remember, if you overmix the egg whites, you're going to have a hard time mixing together the egg whites and the egg yolk mixture at this stage, so be careful. Okay, let's do the rest. Woo. Okay. Yeah, the link works. Yay. Oh my God. How the hell are you, Lula? It's been a long time. Music sucks. Too bad. It's my music. I love it. Oh. Alright, so we're gonna mix this all together. Looks like I'm gonna have to use the bigger container, I think, to mix this all in. Alright, we got this. We can do this. We can mix this thoroughly. So if you see kind of meringue bubbles that haven't mixed in all the way, you can kind of put the spatula across it so it can pop those meringue bubbles and kind of gets everything a little bit incorporated better. LOL Telly in the background, like, seriously, right? Click the link below, that's Doc. Hang on. Where's my mouse? Let's see here. Oh, that is cute as hell. His eyes are closed. That is so cute. This is your blind dog. Oh, what a sweetie pie. That is so cute. Ooh, I can't help myself sometimes. Alright. Alrighty, nice folding. Thank you. Yay. Alrighty, so there we go. Guys, I need help here. I'm doing a charity. I'm going to be doing a charity cooking event at TwitchCon. And what they're telling me is that I'm only going to have access to an easy bake oven. And that's all that they've told me. So guys, I need some help to figure out how I can make food in an easy bake oven. I think we might have to do a practice run on stream. I'm gonna have to buy an easy bake oven and see what we can make with an easy bake oven on stream. Oh boy. Okay. So here's our mixture. Really good. So basically it's a cooking contest. It's a cooking contest, and I have to cook something that will woo judges with a freaking easy bake oven. Yeah, easy bake ovens cook with a light bulb. It's gonna be so weird. Oh, he has no eyes, so his lids are stitched shut. Oh, poor sweetie. Need a different power light bulb. Double check for the easy bake. Looks like everybody that quit came back 1,200 person queue on WoW. Seriously, everybody just came back to WoW. It was crazy. Okay, so here is our bowl. I think we can use this one. It'll be just fine. Easy bake oven. Kill it with fire. Maybe able to brown some bite-sized pies? I mean, sure. Lulaboo, I love your stream. Thank you so much, Curl Sub. Yay. Loved Easy Bake when I was a little girl, but is it, like, doable nowadays? I'm not sure. Okay, so I'm going to grab some butter, and I'm actually going to butter the sides of the pan and kind of rim it with sugar. And I'll tell you why in a second. Ooh, actually, no, I'm not. I'm not gonna do that, actually. Alright, so we're gonna do, you can make a banana split cake with an easy bake oven. Really? I wanted an easy bake when I was a kid, but my parents and grandparents couldn't afford it. Yeah, same thing. I wanted an easy bake oven when I was a little kid. And same thing, we couldn't afford it, so we never got one. And then when I graduated culinary school, my mom and my sister decided to get me one. And then I gave it away because I never used it. Because I have a real oven. Why would I use an easy bake, you know? Cupcake pops work in the easy bake. Do they really? Okay, I have to keep that in mind. Alright, so now we're going to pour in our sponge cake batter. All up in this breezy. I just found another bubble of meringue there. Popped it. Oh, there's another one. So you're gonna have to leave room for the sponge cake to rise. Alrighty. So I definitely probably should have used a bigger container, but that's okay. We have methods. We do. We have methods to combat this. Always leave some room, so I've left some room on the sides of the pan because the sponge cake is going to get bigger once we throw it in the oven, and we need to have the room for that to kind of grow upward. So that's why I'm leaving it there the way it is right now. We have alternatives. 2 batches hype. We're making fucking souffles, bitches. Yeah. Alrighty. Oh wait, do I need a... No, actually I can just leave it in here. We're gonna have the sponge cakes soaked up in here the way they are now. Here we go. Remember, save some room at the top, like a good quarter of the way up needs to have space for this thing to kind of have room to grow and rise. So leave a nice quarter of the way up to do that. Tres Leches cupcakes with the rest. Well, sort of. I'm doing them in souffle pans. Is that good enough for everybody? That's good right there. One more. So we're gonna bake these off, we're gonna cool them, and then we're just gonna stick the Tres Leches milk right inside once they're cooled off, and then we're just gonna stick them in the fridge and cool them off that way. And obviously, since it's a smaller batch, it's going to bake up a hell of a lot quicker than the rest. So Alrighty. Is that good? Yeah, we used up all the batter. Good for us. It did it, bam. Let's see here. Look at that, we used up all of our batter. Cool beans. Whoopsies. Sorry. Me malo. Alright, since these are going to be baked at different times, I'm actually going to put the small ones in a different container. Here you go. You can go all hipster and use coffee mugs. No, I don't like it. I'll see if I can send you the link on Twitch. Wait, what? Lulaboo, there's a bunch of recipes on Budget 101 you can look up. That's where I got a lot of my ideas from. That's definitely a good idea. Let's see here. Okay. So we have our stuff going in. This is exciting. So is it 350 degrees? Please tell me. Please tell me it's 350 degrees. It doesn't say. Yeah, 350 degrees. Yay! Oh my god. I did it. Alright, here we go. Stick it in the oven. This is going to go for 30 to 40 minutes for the little one, or for the big one, and then way longer for the little one, or way shorter for the little one. Ready? Go. Oh dear. I gotta get to work on that stove cam, man. I'm way behind on that. Alrighty, so I'm pretty sure at this point we've had plenty of time for our sugar cookie dough to be in the fridge and sit there for a while. So let's get started on that. Thank the Lord we have 2 ovens so that we can use our 2 ovens to bake 2 different things. Let's see what the temperature is for the other oven that it has to be. I'm missing a page. Oh wait, this goes with this one. And this goes with this one. Got it. Alrighty, so... Oh, hell no. I am missing a page for this. 375 degrees. Alright, cool. Alrighty, so oven on the bottom, baking at 375 degrees. Let me put a bunch of stuff away. Excuse me. Alrighty, so we're not going to use some of these things that I have out here now. I can put some of this bishnets away. I'm just putting some stuff away, you guys. Give me a second. I have to clean as I go, otherwise I just kind of lose my bananas. Dual wielding ovens, Fury Bake. Yes, yes, we can call that. We can call it that. It's a dual wielding ovens. All right, so I'm gonna, guys, I need to run a commercial for realsies. I got a bunch of shit I gotta clean up and stuff. So part 2, we're gonna roll out our cookie dough. We're gonna cut our cookies, and then we're gonna bake them off in the oven. So stay tuned for that. And then once they're baked off, we're gonna frost them. We're gonna heat up some chocolate. That was that the mole chicken you made for DeAndre? No, I didn't make mole chicken. I made cream of broccoli chicken. Sounds OP. Hey, it's gonna be awesome. Alright, cool. So anyway, I'm gonna run a commercial really quick. Because I need to. And I have a lot of dishes to do, so I will be right back, guys. Give me 2 minutes. Go do what you gotta do. Oh, don't forget the new app for missions is available on the iStore and in the Android Google Play Store. Go get yourself that remote Legion stuff. It's gonna be amazing. Tally, hi. Oh, hey. Hi, honey. Okay. Okay. So here we are. Here's the 2 cookie doughs ready to go. So, oh shit. So we're gonna have this next. Just, we're gonna have to roll them out one at a time though, so I'm gonna leave this one off to the side. And we're gonna need some sugar cookie dough. This is the wrong time for him to start paying attention. Hello, Tally's chat. How's it going, you guys? It looks like we're gonna need Oscar the Oscar blender next. Alright guys, I need you guys to vote. Guys, I need you guys to vote on something right now. Are we gonna make round cookies or are we gonna make square cookies? Alright guys, I need you to choose. I need you to choose which one we're gonna do. Round or square, round or square. Round or square, round or square. Let me do a straw poll, I guess, right? Happy birthday, thank you so much, Better with a Beard. Are we gonna make round sugar cookies or are we gonna make square sugar cookies? Round, round, square. We definitely have to do a straw poll, so give me a second. Hang on a second. Cookie shape. Round, square. Okay. Here we go. All right, here we go, here we go. Paste. There it is. Alrighty. What do we got? Guys, square around cookies, square around cookies. What are we doing? What are we doing? Do both, Lula. I guess we could, but I really want... Wow, square's winning by a lot. Oh wait, no, round's coming back. Round's coming back. We might have a round one. Lulaboo, I love that nail color. Girly moment, thank you. I love this nail color too. It's my favorite. Looks like square is winning by a mile. Alright, let's just put it this way. Let's make 2/3 of our cookie recipe square. We'll make 1/3 of our cookie recipe round, and then we'll just take it from there. How about that? We are doing it. Square! Everyone's like, square! Oh my god, we're almost 50-50. Holy shit, what's going on here? No! Everyone has seen circles before? This is true. Everyone has seen circle cookies before. Alrighty, so it looks like I'm going to cut it off right here. Square is the majority winner. So what I'm going to do is I am going to do 2/3 square. We're going to do 1/3 round, and then we're going to take it from there. Lulaboo, you look stunning. Happy birthday. Feels birthday man. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so that's it. We're done with that poll. All right, cool beans. So let's get started, eh? I need some powdered sugar. Powdered sugar is going to be our flour duster thing instead of flour, because obviously we don't need flour. So if we don't want our shit to stick, we're gonna use powdered sugar, so nothing sticks. There it is. There it is. Cool. So let's get powdered sugar here, powdered sugar here. There it is. Remember, the colder the better. Alrighty, so let me get my rolling pin. You guys have no idea how happy I am that I have a French rolling pin. This thing is the shit. I really love it to bits. It's one of my favorite pieces of kitchen equipment. I just like the French one better than the regular one, just because I like to really press down on the rolling pin for support, so it really helps out a lot for me. You know what I'm saying? Alrighty, so this is a French rolling pin because there's no handles. You just basically have to put it down yourself. So we're going to roll this sucker out, and we're going to see if we can't make it a square, because we're going to need those edges to kind of come off real well. It's very absorbent, apparently, this sugar. All right. Okay, we got this. We got this, fam. There it is. We're getting a little square shape in there. A little bit. Alrighty, so we're just going to roll this out to about 1/4 of an inch thickness. Here we go. Yay, square. Alrighty. Here we go. Here it is. There she is. Alright, so we're almost there. I want to make sure we make enough, you know? I don't like cracked edges. They drive me bananas. So I'm trying to fix it. Thankfully the dough is pliable enough that we can fix it. So we're going to add some more powdered sugar so we don't have any stickiness happening here. It's definitely starting to stick. Alright, cool. Lula, your nails look beautiful, thank you. I love my nails. Okay, there we go. There we go. Guys, is Tally drinking again? He's shouting that he's super lit, but is he like lit right now? Is he like drunk right now? I really don't want him to be drunk right now. This is not a good time to be drunk right now. Okay. Alrighty, cool. So let's get our cookie cutter out. Get a nice square one. Man, there it is. Let me just rinse it off. I've never used it before, so I want to make sure it's clean before I start using it. I want to make sure this thing's clean before I start using it. So watching a vid of him drink. Oh. Alright. go. Yeah, my lady friend called me last night at midnight. She's like, "Happy birthday, girl." I'm like, "Thank you." And then she's like, "Your boyfriend is lit. You should probably go check on him." And then I had intended to. Like, she only called me to tell me that my fucking boyfriend's drunk, maybe too drunk. And I had fully intended to go and check on him. I'm dusting the edge of the... I'm dusting the edge of this cookie cutter with the powdered sugar so it doesn't stick. Okay, so I'm just gonna make our cookie sheets here. We're gonna make as many cookies as we can. So that we can make as many cookies as we can. Okay. Oh, is he talking about his socks? What does he mean about his socks? What? I feel like I'm missing out on a lot of information here. Okay. Can confirm those are squares. Thank you. They are squares. Let's see, do I have enough down here? No. So we are going to take our dough, kind of peel off the edges, and we're going to re-roll the dough. Dough is going to get re-rolled. Oh, bottom oven's ready. Great timing. Alrighty. Okay. Now this dough is super wobbly wobbly, so it's definitely better that it's cold than it is hot. It's definitely better for the dough to be cold than hot, I should say. Alrighty, so we can move these out of the way now. These aren't going to be perfect, but they're ours. They're going to be ours, and that's what matters. Okay. So we're going to... I can't afford cookie cutters. I use a cup. Cup's just fine. Okay, so let me get the baking sheet ready. Oh Lord. The bottom sponge cake is like the little sponge cake cups things are crazy. I totally forgot to set a timer for the stuff in the oven. I definitely have to eyeball it now. Whoopsies. Me malo. Alright, so we're gonna try not to fuck up the shape of our square cookies. It looks like they're fucked up anyway. You know what? It's okay. Sometimes in baking, you just gotta forgive yourself on those mistakes. Alrighty, so sugar cookies generally do not lose their shape in the oven, so kind of have to reset their sizing later. I use a can as a cookie cutter. That works too. Yeah, once they're on the pan, I would recommend kind of fixing them. Quick, someone in chat to the rescue. How long was it? I know, right? I don't remember how long it's been. They're not perfect squares either, apparently. These are kind of weird looking. We'll try and fix them right now as soon as we're done here. See, the bottom sponge cakes are definitely blowing up though. Okay, so I'm gonna fix these real quick over at the stove cam because that's where I have room. So we'll do this. nothing crazy. You know, in baking, sometimes you just gotta forgive yourself for the fuck ups. This isn't a major fuck up either, so. This is not a major fuck up either, so I'm not too worried about it. They look like cheese slices, right? Alrighty, so I'm back here. I'm gonna make this round 2. Ding, 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 fight. That's what it feels like right now. It feels like a fight. Okay, so we're gonna roll this out the best we can. I say 10 to 15 minutes. It was right before the straw poll. Alright, cool. There we go. I think we're at the right thickness here. Okay. Oh my god, that's all I had room for. This sucks. We gotta do this again. Where's my scraper? This will probably work a little bit better for collecting our sugar cookie dough using a spatula scraper thing. That's way much better for handling our sugar cookies here. Nothing gets fucked up and everything's fine. It's nice. There it is. So we can get rid of this. Lula, you put the stuff in around 5:10, 5:15, I think. Thank you so much for that. Yay, I have a timestamp. Alrighty, so. There we go. So this sheet tray is full. So let's bake them off because we kind of actually have to start baking. That looks like an edger I use for when I paint. That's funny. Alrighty, so more powdered sugar. Okay, so I think I might actually start baking the sugar cookies because the sheet tray is full, and that way we can use the sheet tray again later. Okay, so this is what the cookies we have. They're not perfectly square, but that's okay. You have to learn to forgive yourself sometimes when you're baking. Now these are not going to rise. There's no leavening agents in these cookies. There's no baking powder. Oh wait, there is baking powder. Okay, so there might be some leavening agents. We'll see what happens right now. I'm going to put 10 minutes on the timer. Okay, I'm just trying to check on the on our tres leches stuff. Alrighty. So let's keep doing our thing because we still have another sheet tray. Oh shit. This is why it's important to have that powdered sugar, y'all. You don't want it to stick to anything, especially not your rolling pin. Alright. And you guys have no idea. I'm so ready to play Legion right now. All I've been thinking about is playing more World of Warcraft. I have a World of Warcraft problem, and it sucks. It really does suck. I have a problem here. I'm going to combine this with our other freaking disc over here, and then we're just going to take it from there. Because I think this is done. We're done with this. Thank you so much, Peanut Butter Crunch, for subscribing to the channel. Welcome to the convoy, Mother Trucker. Toot toot. Thank you so much for the support. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Nice name, by the way, Peanut Butter Crunch. Love it. Okay, so let us take our stuff. Thank you so much for the support, Peanut Butter Crunch. You were awesome. Okay, so we're just gonna take our squares here, putting them on my dough cutter thing. There's a 3K queue on Stormreach. What? I gotta get on that shit. I gotta log my character in. By the time I'm done streaming, we'll be good. Man, maybe this week was officially the week that some people were able to start, you know, playing WoW. Maybe last week wasn't it for them. Or last week was a test run, like, no, I'm not going to come back. And then all the reviews came in and it's amazing. They're like, okay, I'll come back. And that's what happened. No. Okay, that's that's about as good as it's gonna get with that shit. Alright, let's keep going. That's crazy. Glad I'm not on Storm Rage. I want Storm Rage! This sucks. Alright. Let's get our other sugar cookie dough going here. I actually like this recipe. The sugar cookie recipe is kind of nice. Let's hope it bakes nice too. Alright. Oh my gosh, I can't stop playing, you guys. I'm almost level 110. I started finally doing some healing on the Resto Druid instead of just playing Boomkin to level up. It's been really, really fun, and I'm having a really good time. I'm so glad I re-rolled, and it's kind of for a selfish reason. I mean, I was always going to be a healer, but, you know, I like being top heals, I guess. I want to be top dick heals. And I wasn't going to be top heals as a shaman, so I decided to reroll. And I'm kind of glad I did, because like I said, I'm having a lot of fun as a druid. And it's just made the game more enjoyable for me. And that's just always awesome when you're pleasantly surprised by something in a game you've already played. There we go. This is nice. Why such a delicious name? My main on US is Illidan, but I have alts on Storm Rage. Nice, Darksaber. Okay, so let's get the squares in. Hey, guess what? We just reached the 3rd. So it's time for round. Alright. Oopsies. Alright, cool. Telly's asking what you're cooking right now, Lula. Sugar cookies. I'm making sugar cookies. You can't see the fucking sugar cookies? Bitch. Alright, so okay, so let's put that in here. Let's go this way. Okay, so we're going to stick the square ones down here. Or the round ones down here. We're gonna get rid of all this right here. I am cutting out sugar cookies and we're gonna make them into Legion sugar cookies. Jesus Christ. Alright. Okay. Thank you so much for the new follows, by the way, everybody. You're awesome. Well, I'm planning on the round cookies to be kind of like Hammer Squad cookies, so I want to do the Hammer Squad symbol on the round cookies. And then the square ones are going to have like, I'm going to put a Horde symbol, Alliance symbol. We're going to take the chocolate and make some Illidari shapes, and I think that'd be cool. It'd be fun. We're going to use food dye. It's going to be fun. Alright, I think I gotta get these sponge cakes out from the bottom of the oven rack. Hang on a second. That is sponge cake. That is perfectly made sponge cake too. It's really good. I like it. That's our sponge cake. That's a little one. It came out great. I'm really happy with it. You should make some South Park Tally cookies. No. Alrighty. Oh yeah, I should really make sure they have space because the sugar cookies in the oven don't have enough space. And they're kind of crowding each other now. I feel bad. Okay. Oh no, 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 no. There we go. Oh god. These are gonna be the most warbly cupcakes, warbly freaking cookies ever. Okay. Right there. Okay, so that's our next batch of cookies. The Hula beats Chef Boyardee. Yeah, hell yeah, cake bitches. Dude, it came out really good. I was really happy with it. Yeah. Square cookies, you get more surface area down with the circles. Well, that's true. I know. Anyway, we still have more sugar cookies to do. I kind of want to take the rest of the sugar cookies and turn them into snickerdoodles. Guys, can I make the rest of the sugar cookies snickerdoodles? I think we have enough sugar cookies. I want to make the rest of these snickerdoodles. Is that alright? Can we snickerdoodle these shits? Okay. I love saying snickerdoodles, so yes. Sugar cookies, snickerdoodles, O-face, that's right. Alrighty, so when it comes to snickerdoodles, that's the only difference between a sugar cookie and a snickerdoodle is cinnamon. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut these out. There's a 10-minute mark for the cookies. Need like a couple more minutes. So the sponge cake is going to fall flat. I don't know if I should have put it in there for you, but if you notice, these sponge cakes are starting to go inverted on their way in right here. That's perfectly normal. Sponge cakes have a hard time keeping their structure after they're done baking, so they're just gonna fall. That's perfectly normal, guys. Let it fall. By the way, we're giving these cookies away at the end of the stream. We can't keep them here. Alrighty. Hola, yo hablo chileno. Bienvenidos a mi canal. Me llamo Lulaboo. Estoy haciendo snickerdoodles y también galletas de azúcar. Y también estamos haciendo una pastel de 3 leches. No es chileno, pero es español. I want to see the cross section of the cake. We gotta wait on that Irish Achilles. Like I said, those shits are starting to fall flat, and that's perfectly normal. Okay. Okay, I think that's good. Alrighty.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty, so these are going to be snickerdoodles. Yes. That's 2 minutes. Oh, it's still not ready. Oh, Jen and Juice, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Welcome to the convoy, Mother Trucker. Toot. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it greatly. Thank you. I only understood my name is Lulaboo. My Spanish t-shirt would be proud. Yeah, no problem. Are you stealing sun sounds from Soda? That was kind of creepy. Wait, what? No? That's a default from Twitch alerts. That was a default sound from Twitch alerts, so I didn't steal it from shit. Soda Poppin's just using, stock sounds. He's using the stock sounds from Twitch alerts, so that wasn't me. That's not on me, that's on Soda. Soda is not investing on his own sounds for his stream. He is using, like I am using, Twitch alerts. Hank Hype, what's up, Bama? How are you today? How you doing? Alrighty, so everything looks nice and moist. And we're doing really good here. We're doing really good. So we only have a little bit of a cookie left to make. And we'll be good to go. Oh, god damn it. I didn't show you guys I was in the middle of doing stuff. I am so sorry. I was sat here and I cut some cookies out. And anyway, the difference between a sugar cookie and a snickerdoodle is cinnamon. So we're going to coat these cookies in cinnamon. Power just came back on. Lovely to have AC back. Oh Lord, I'm so sorry that you did not have AC for a while. That sounds crazy bad. That sucks, but welcome back. It's great to be back in the land of the AC, right? Yay. Oh yeah, it was really creepy. Sorry to insinuate that you would steal from Soda. Oh, it's okay. Okay. You know what they say when you go in raw? Come on, moist. Oh, Kappa. Oh my god. Alright, so we're gonna cut out the rest of these. I think we're gonna stop here on the cookies. Here we go. Managed to get 2 cookies out of there. Yay. Alrighty. Oh boy. The name explains why I'm here. Hello, the fat food. How are you today? Thanks for stopping by the channel. Alrighty, so we're gonna stick these over here. Good name, right? Okay, so we'll roll this out one last time, and that is it. I don't even think we'll have enough for 1 round thing on this one. We'll see right now. I just want to use up all the cookies, you know? Alright guys, I gotta check on the cookie in the oven. I think we have room for 1 more. We have 1 left. Yay. We did it. This is it. I can't make another cookie out of this. Wow, your oven window is clear as fuck. That's not my oven. Okay, gotta switch this out. I really should have left more room now they're fused together. Alright, so officially the time's gotta be 14 minutes on the clock is what we need officially. I gotta separate these out with my pastry cutter before they solidify. So I'm taking my pastry cutter and separating out the squares as best as I can. While it's still soft. Oh. We gave more room this time to the other one, so hopefully it's not as bad. Okay. We're ironing out the kinks here. Almost done. Okay. They are definitely sugar cookie texture, so we're in good shape right now. Alright, cool. Oh shit, that's my phone. Sorry. It is my medication alarm. Gotta take my meds. Shit. No, I don't want it snooze. Just stop alarming. Please. Mother... Fuck. Okay, whatever. It's okay, you know, it's fine. It's fine. I can handle it. Sorry about that, guys. Happy birthday again. I'm out for the night. Bye, Lauren. Have a wonderful evening. Happy B-Day. Thank you. Happy birthday. Thank you, everybody. Make a heart with the leftover. Oh, I probably could. Huh, I thought that was my phone. It was my phone, guys. I'm sorry. I get crazy sometimes. So. Okay. Alrighty, so we separated out our cookies. And now we're good. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I don't want Tally's live stream. I want my live stream. Damn. There it is. NA arm, but EU baking. Sure. Alrighty, so our shit's baking. It looks like they have plenty of space this time and we won't have any issues like we did last time. Now I really want to use that baking liner already. Oh, we can. Nice. Don't worry, the countertop's clean. Okay, once we're done baking, we gotta like make royal icing like quick as fuck. We gotta make royal icing like super duper quick. Right, okay. When the hell did I get an alarm on my phone? Yeah, it wasn't. Sorry, guys. My bad. Alright, so let's clear out some of this debris here. Oh, and I can just do this. Huh? Leave hollow. Okay. Time to bake again. We don't have time. We gotta do it now. Let's add our shits in here. And then we're gonna put it in the oven. Kelly wants to eat so he can smell the milk. Wait, the milk? You mean the cookies? Okay. We're pretty much. Oh, I was gonna snickerdoodle these things. God damn it! Hang on a second. Ruined. Fucking ruined. All right. All right. They were starting to get hot, so the dough's all wobbly. Now we need to do our snickerdoodling. Alrighty, so snickerdoodles means that we get granulated sugar and cinnamon mixed up together. Wait, is Lula pregnant? No? Fuck no, are you serious right now? No! No! Not even close. Okay, sugar. Alrighty. So, sugar and cinnamon together, mixed together in this collaboration of deliciousness. There it is. It wouldn't let me dismiss it before. Sorry guys, that was my phone alarm again. Be malo. I am not prickers. Alright, let me check up on the big cake. Give me uno momentito. Okay, big cake is ready. That is our sponge cake. Oh, you can't see it. Hang on. Uno momentito, por favor. It looks weird. What is this thing on the baking sheet? Is it wax paper? It is parchment paper. Here it is. I know it looks kind of ugly being brown like that, but that's just a normal browning process because we had a lot of sugar inside of our stuff. Okay, so here is our cinnamon and sugar mix right here, thoroughly mixed together, like so. Alrighty, so we are going to take our dough, we're going to stick it in our little mixture here. We're going to coat it both ways, like so, and then stick it in the oven, or oven rack. Well, now I want to make cookies. Oh, the thing on the parchment paper is, I'm sorry, that's a silicone baking mat. So it's better than parchment because you can just reuse the shit out of it. And it lasts in the oven. Lulu, when you said you ate Tally's Taco Bell this morning, I was rolling. Are you serious? Alrighty, so here it is again. Our handy dandy stuff. Maybe I put a little bit too much cinnamon in here, but it's too late to go back now. We are just going to move on forward with our plan here. Alrighty, so we're gonna, there's the cinnamon on it. Alrighty. I usually mix corn muffin mix with brown sugar and vanilla. The household loves it when I make it. That sounds really good, actually. So we're just mixing that together. Coming out with our, God, it is covered in cinnamon. Maybe I put too much cinnamon in here, but that's okay. It's never a bad thing, too much cinnamon. Yeah, you should have seen his face. He didn't say anything, but he immediately got depressed. Oh, when he said there was another taco, he got happy. Oh, that's cool. That's funny. That is hilarious. That does sound good. It's super good. It's nice for fast and easy sweet treats. Yeah, that sounds really good, actually. Alright, so I'm just trying to get some of the sugar granules on top. What's Talio shitting about now? Alrighty. Do you use past broadcasts? Yes. I do use if you go into my VODs for past broadcasts, or highlights actually, the highlights section has all of my old stuff. If you want to take a look, all of the things that I have done since I started cooking is there. So if you want to take a look at it, just go over to the highlights section. It has everything I've had since I started doing the cooking streams. You can just check it out right there. I put too much cinnamon. My bad. Remember, leave some sugar granules on top. That's what we want. I need to sleep. For college, you see, those cookies look good. Yeah, go to sleep. Get some shut-eye, man. Alrighty, so college is important, man. Hey, did you guys hear that they shut down ITT Tech? This stream is sponsored by Silicone Baking Liner. Visit them for an amazing discounts on baking liner. Right? Alright, 2 more and we're good. We're gonna bake the shit out of these. Lulaboo, why not use some kind of butter or egg wash to make the stuff stick better? It's not usually what you do generally for stuff like this. For sugar cookies. Usually in the sugar cookie, in a snickerdoodle recipe, you actually roll the sugar cookie dough in a ball, roll it around in the sugar, in this cinnamon sugar mix, and then bake it off, and then it just melts into this beautiful circular stuff. But that's not what kind of sugar cookie recipe we got right now. So we just gotta make do. I heard about ITT, that's insane, right? ITT Tech's closing down. I'm like, good, because they were just a diploma mill college. And come to think of it, the culinary school I went to is also a diploma mill school, so if they get shut down, maybe I can stop paying my crippling student loan debt. That would be amazing. I would love to stop playing with student loans because they are very expensive and unforgiving. Alrighty, so looks like we're doing really good with the sponge cake. So yes, it does sink in, but that is normal. That is perfectly normal. Welcome to Baking with the Stars. Oh, looks like our sugar cookies are ready. So let's do a little old switcheroo right now. I'm gonna switch out the unbaked ones for the baked ones. turned out marginally better. It's good. It's good. On the right track here. Okay, so let me clear the way. We no longer need any of this right now, so I gotta put some of it away. And it's time to start doing our royal icing. It's time for some royal icing. I can put Bert away. Actually, I need to start making the tres leches milk. We gotta make the 3 milks for the 3 milk cake. When do you take over for the tank? In the morning or tonight? It's gonna be tonight in about a couple hours from now. So I better shake a leg, huh? I got a lot of shit to do. I better shake a leg and get on it. Alright, so I'm going to invert the cake into this container because we have to make sure we have a container with some kind of a lip so that we can flip over our cake into it. Alright, there we go. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. Alright, so we're going to take our, look at this. You can see that the cake is falling. That is perfectly normal for a sponge cake. You can also see that the sides are unstuck from it, so that's perfectly normal too. So we're going to do the best we can to unstuck the cake, which is going to take some effort apparently. Let me go grab my spatula. Oh well, baking pans for the win, yeah, right? Alrighty, so I'm just gonna unstuck it from the sides. Best we can. Happy birthday, Lula. Thank you so much, Lime Grove. Thanks everybody for the birthday wishes. Do you use liquor in your icings? You bet your ass I do. We're gonna make rum with our cake here. Actually, this is gonna be a cake soaked in evaporated milk, sweetened condensed milk, and regular milk. So since it's going to be soaking in 3 milks, we're going to add rum to the 3 milks so it gets soaked inside of the cake itself and not just, you know, sitting on the icing. Hells yeah. Alrighty, so let's see if we can turn it now. Please God. Turn over. Come on. Come on. Oh boy. Ooh, shit. We're good. We're good. Just got slipped off a second. We're good. Everything's good. Well, it got unstuck a little better, so that's progress, I guess. Why is the rum always gone? What do you mean the rum? No, we got rum. It's never gone. We always have rum. Oh, I was supposed to be drinking this entire time. I think it's time to start drinking while we're decorating here. Looks like we unstuck the entire thing. Yay. Holy wiener, tell me better wife her. She puts rum in her icing. There we go. Okay, come on. Yeah. Alrighty, so we have put our sponge cake in a place that's got a lip on it. We missed some of the sponge cake. So it is a very dry cake. If you look, if you kind of could see it right now, it's super duper dry. That's perfectly normal. Because now we're gonna soak it. We're gonna let it cool off in here in this container. So while it's cooling off, let's put together our 3 milks, right? Right, it's very spongy. It's super spongy. So don't worry the way it looks right now because we're going to cover it in icing. We're going to cover it in whipped cream icing. So this is not going to be, you know, bad looking. Okay. All right. Very spongy. It totally is, right? Alright, so Here is our can of evaporated milk, 12 ounces. Here is our 14 ounce can of sweetened condensed milk. And we also now need 1/4 cup heavy cream. Ooh, I was wrong. I thought it was milk. It's heavy cream. Okay. Let's get this all mixed together, huh? My mom makes this really good cake called pork and bean cake. You should look it up. Give it a try sometime. It's better than it sounds. Yeah, it sounds kind of weird. Okay, I need a bowl. I'm gonna pack a bowl. Boom. Oh, let me get the rum. It's time for the rum. Your mom goes to church on Tuesday. The rum we are using today is Ballast Point's, which Ballast Point no longer does liquor anymore, so this is a rarity right here. 3 Sheets Rum. California small batch barrel aged rum. It is spiced. So that's what we're using in our Tres Leches right now. I like this music, thank you. Alright, so remember to shake your cans vigorously before we start. He's gonna love this when he comes over. Oh, that's right, the underkit gets to use this. Yes, 3 sheets to the wind, exactly. So we're gonna get our 1/4 cup of heavy cream in here first. Okay. There's our heavy cream. Happy birthday, Lulaboo. Thank you so much, Sherman. I appreciate the birthdays. Wishes, you guys are amazing. Alright, sweetened condensed milk, a little harder to shake up. Straza, thank you so much for the resub. What is it, 6-month resub? Love your cooking and stream. Thank you so much, Straza. You are amazing. I just noticed that you do streams as well, so I gotta take a look at that. Here it is. That sweetened condensed milk action. This is where most of the fun comes from for our Tres Leches cake. Right here. This is our money shot right here. The sweetened condensed milk is our bread and butter of the Tres Leches cake. I love it. I love all shaking my cans. Yeah, don't forget to shake your cans, buddy. Alright, let me get a spoon. Take some more Cheetos. I love the Tres Leches too. Oh my god, I love this stuff. It's so good. It's a good thing DeAndre's coming tomorrow. He's gonna help me eat it all. Unless Tally eats it all first tonight. He might. He loves this stuff. So we gotta let this cake cool a little bit before we add the milk stuff. Thankfully this cake is cooling over here on the side. Right over here. Alright. Got all that in there. And then we just gotta open up this evaporated milk can. Only VIP got to bake from the stars. So I haven't said it today and I feel bad. But happy birthday, Lula. Thank you, Razor Rex. Don't worry about being late on that or anything. That doesn't even, don't care. As long as you are spending time with me in this stream, that's all I care about. Cool beans. Alright, let me take this all out. Alright, so let's mix this all together before I start putting in the rum. Remember, we're using 3 Sheets rum from Ballast Point. Ballast Point got bought out by Anheuser-Busch? I forgot who bought out Ballast Point, but they canceled the liquor division, so we no longer have Ballast Point liquor anymore. After her sweet 16, she doesn't care about how old she gets. That's right. That's right. Sellouts, I guess. It sucks though, because Tally really wanted some double share whiskey, and that doesn't exist anymore either. They got bought out by InBev? Really? Ballast Point sunk. No, it didn't. Ballast Point's still alive and well. They just have better distribution now. Alrighty, so sweetened condensed milk all over the place. Just trying to make sure it's actually incorporated everywhere. I like Kraken rum. It's so good. The Kraken rum is good. Alright, so it's good. Oh, it's still stuck on the spoon. They still make some of the best beers on the market. They really do. They really do. Ballast Point's a pretty legit beer. Okay. Time to add our rum. Okay. I don't know how much that was, so we gotta taste test it a little bit. It definitely thinned out the milk, that's for sure. Ooh, yeah. We definitely got that spicy rum flavor. It's not overpowering, so we got a lot. Oh. Maybe just a little bit more. Just a tiny bit more. We don't need a lot. Alright, that's good. We're done with that. That's it. No, that's it. No more. No more. Oh yeah, it was definitely boozy in the back end. But not too overly boozy, which is what, which was my goal. Alright, gotta wash my hands really quick. And don't forget, we still have the little freaking cups that we have. I'm drinking Don Q rum lately. Is it good? Alright. So we still have these. You can take this off. Oh boy. I gotta get ready. The next batch of cookies are coming out right now. There it is. Okay, so these are not as sexy looking as the other ones, maybe, but they're still pretty tasty. These are definitely not as sexy looking, but they're still gonna get the job done. Oh, excuse me. I'm a sucker for Captain Morgan rum. That's the man. Captain Morgan's the man. Okay. I mean the man as in, you know, the bad kind of the man. Oh, I need a, one of these. Whoa! Whoa! Thank you so much for the $5 donation, Rabbit Jackalope. Happy birthday, homie. You go, girl. Thank you so much for the tips. I appreciate it greatly. You are awesome. Thank you so much. All right. Barbecue skewer. All the way, everywhere. In all of the places. Oh my God, yes. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Yep. Gonna get the edges. Yep, sucks when somebody who actually follows the details of what's going on calls you out. What? What's going on? Hi, Lula. How's WoW been for you? Person you might know says hi. Hello. WoW's been really great. I love WoW. Can't stop WoW. So we're gonna completely skewer the inside of this cake here. Oh, shit. That's right. That goes right there. So we're going to get all up in this cake. We make all sorts of holes here. There we go. We got this, you guys. Here it is. Boop, boop, boop. We gotta get the middle all nice and deep like. Alright, so we should have thoroughly holy, cake now. A lot of press up, pay respects to the cake. Don't poke holes in the tray. I'm pretty sure I did not poke holes in the tray. I did dent the tray, but definitely did not poke holes in it. Yay. Good night, Lulu. Enjoy your cake/birthday. Looks great. Thank you so much. Van's back. Have a good evening. Okay. Hey, God. I got my druid to 110, finished the campaign. I have item level 822. I'm so happy. Congratulations. I still have to do that. I feel so lazy. Excuse me. I gotta wash my hands again. Alrighty, so you can't serve Tres Leches cake right away. You actually had to let this sucker sit there for a second. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna grab my little container here. Alright, I'm gonna grab this. One of my older measuring cups. I'm gonna use this thing. I'm gonna measure out some of the milk, and I'm going to pour the small amount into these smaller cups. Kind of have to go a little bit slowly since I don't really have, a safety baking pan like I do for this one. I gotta make sure it's okay and it absorbs readily. Don't worry, I just washed my hands, so I'm trying to make it travel all the way out to the rest of the cake, while it still absorbs at the same time in the middle. It will take a little bit more time to absorb in the middle. So there it goes. I'm going to just go out to the outside edges a little bit so it can soak into the outside edges a bit. And since it's already in a container, it's just going to sit there and just soak inside the container, which is going to be nice. So it's sitting there, absorbing all the things. Oh shit, I got a little bit of spillage. Happy birthday, Chef Lulaboo. Hello, whoa. Yes, today's my birthday, guys. Whoa, where did you guys come from? Whoa, what is this birthday bomb? Oh, my friend made the mistake of putting his main in store made. Tally, stop peeping. Oh, Tally's peeping. Okay. I gotcha. Alrighty, so we're gonna sit here. keep absorbing some more, you know, stuff. So we're gonna, don't worry, I washed my hands. Ooh, okay, so we're gonna slowly absorb all the Tres Leches milk in here, now that it's boozy as fuck. Alright, so Tally is basically creeping on my channel, is he? Huh. Happy birthday, Lula. Thank you guys from Tally's channel. Hello and welcome. We're making Tres Leches cake. It's amazing. Alright. There we go. So we're just gonna keep adding stuff till it can't absorb anymore. Alrighty, so that's good. Happy birthday to the mighty Lula. Thank you so much, McSouthie. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the channel. Why Works QT, thank you so much for the 3-month sub in a row. You are awesome. Thank you, thank you. Alright, so we have these taken care of and they are done. We're going to put them off to the side. I made a huge mess. So the rest of the, excuse me, had a puberty moment. Maybe we can use a little bit more stuff in here. I just want them to be soaking in it, you know what I mean? There's no reason not to be soaked in the Tres Leches stuff. The whole point is so that it's sopping fucking wet, you know what I'm saying? Aw, you guys are like the best. Thanks for wishing me a happy birthday, you guys. Aw, you're the best. Alrighty, that should be good. We're gonna stick them in the fridge now. Alright, we're gonna now do the big one. Look at how readily it just soaks all that shit up. Love it. Love it. Look at all that. Oh my lord. So good. This is good. I'm trying to make sure I hit all the edges. It'll soak up readily in the crispy part of the edges. It's the soft part of the sponge in the middle that's gonna have a difficult time absorbing this stuff. So this is what we're doing right now. I would take a bath in this stuff. It's so good. We put rum in here, so there's a lot of spiced rum in here that's going to be giving a lot of flavor to the cake. Thankfully that we don't have any children around, so they won't get boozy off the ridiculous amount of rum that we just put in the cake. Oh, this is so good. So anyway, the best part about the sponge cake is that you can do this, that you can grab the milk stuff and you can soak it in there for a good long time. And we come out with our desired effect. So I'm just trying to make sure I get the crispy edges because the edges are crispy. Okay. And this is why we're using a container, because it's holding all the milk right here. It's just kind of helping us soak this a little better. Love it. This one can use a little bit more in here. Like I said, it's gotta be sopping wet on the inside. I mean, it looks like you, what? This is a happy sponge cake Lula birthday. Yes, it is. It is Tres Leches cake. We gotta make the whipped cream that goes over this on top. So we're not even done. We still gotta make that whipped cream frosting that's gonna go over this. Oh, yes. Sorry, Bob. Anyway, I just went fancy. You can just kind of pour it on top like so. You didn't have to do what I did, but I needed to do what I needed to use a measuring spoon or the measuring cup because of the little ones, the little, you know, little couplets that we have. All right. Subliminal messaging there, right? So here we have our soaked little couplets here. Hopefully they work out. Hopefully I put enough to soak in there and it'll be just fine. So, ta-da! This is our Tres Leches. We have to put it in the fridge. I should probably make room. Yeah, I need to make room. Give me 1 second, you guys. Anyway, so just so that the cake doesn't absorb the flavors of the inside of the fridge, we're gonna cover it just so that, you know, like I said, I don't want the miscellaneous flavors inside the fridge to kind of get absorbed into the tres leches cake. So we're just gonna cover it up. And we're gonna refrigerate it. We're gonna clean up, and then we're going to work on our sugar cookies. We're gonna decorate the shit out of them.